sounds do you...
Open.
Open and expansive. What sounds do you hear around you?
Like birds and insects. Singing, chirping. Playful sounds.
What smells do you hear? Or smells do you smell?
Not much smells as such, just like freshness. Whatever that smells like.
Mm-hmm.
Earthy.
And as you look around, does it feel like there's any other beings there with you? Apart from the animals and the insects?
No.
No. And as you become aware of your body, look down at your feet. What are you wearing on your feet?
Barefoot.
Uh-huh. And what does... Tell me about the body. What does the body feel like?
A woman.
Yeah.
Long red hair. Wearing a green flowing dress. Very long dress. White skin. Gold jewellery. Sitting on a rock in amongst all this. Just listening and absorbing.
And when you feel into the body of this red-haired woman, does the body feel old or young?
Like 30 years.
Mm-hmm. Does the body feel healthy?
Mm-hmm.
As you become aware of the body, what else has been worn on the body?
Like a gold necklace with a very beautiful stone in the middle. Opal, like an opal stone.
Mm-hmm.
Some rings. Opal as well, one of them. Gold bracelets. Like the gold really pops out against the green dress and the red hair.
Mm-hmm. And as she's here in this beautiful place, how does she feel?
Contemplating.
Anything in particular, just in general?
Listening.
Yeah.
Being. Feels like a retreat.
Mm. Beautiful.
There just to learn and gain insight.
From the place itself?
Just from the place itself.
Mm-hmm. The nature, the elements and the animals? Mm-hmm.
Nobody else is there.
Mm-hmm. And as you look around, does anything else stand out for you? feeling called to move in any direction?
Yeah, under a small waterfall there's a pool
Mm-hmm.
with the purest water. That's very inviting to bathe in. Essentially it would be like a cold plunge.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and immerse yourself into the cold plunge.
It's invigorating.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in there a couple of minutes. Tingling.
Mm.
Refreshing. Clarifying. So good. One way to come back to beingness.
Mm. Beautiful. So the cold plunge is one way to come back to beingness, connection. Beautiful. And now what? What happens next?
Just sitting in meditation.
Yeah, beautiful. What does it feel like to sit in meditation?
Feel so grounded.
Mm.
Get lots of downloads. Downloads to write afterwards.
Mm.
Our insights and stuff.
Mm. Can you share one of those insights that you're excited to write about?
Just the power of nature, nature's medicine,
Mm.
the effects on the body, physically and mentally and emotionally. So powerful.
Mm.
Taking the time. So many people don't know about this or do it or
Don't realize the...
simply don't realize.
Yeah. What keeps people from realizing the power of nature to support them to feel grounded and peaceful and connected?
Distractions. Busyness.
Yeah. And so this beautiful place, what's the name? What does it go by? What do you recognize the name as? What do people call it where you are? Does it have a special name?
Yeah, the place is called Elora.
Elora?
Elora.
Elora. And what's the further vicinity or the planet? What other names do you have to give it location?
It's on Earth.
Yeah. Whereabouts on Earth?
I thought it wasn't on Earth, but it is on Earth.
Mm. Can you get a sense of which continent on Earth? Which country? Is it on the surface of Earth or somewhere within the Earth? Or
Yeah, on the surface.
yeah.
Central America?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I think north of South America. More so close to Central.
Mm.
I don't know. I think currently it's Bolivia or Colombia up there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's somewhere in there, just a special place. Like it's really like a portal to the inner earth.
Mm. So how do you access that portal to the inner earth?
you need to get permission to go there.
Mm-hmm. And have you had permission? Have you had connections and communications?
Met a shaman.
Shaman? Yeah. Tell me more. What happened?
I was looking for a place just to be by myself and go within and look for answers, and I thought it might be plant medicine.
Yeah.
But the shaman suggested to go to this place, which was quite a journey to get to in itself. I think this small little area is a reflection of what inner earth is, just on a smaller scale.
Mm-hmm. So by being there, in a sense, you're simultaneously getting to experience inner earth?
I believe so, yeah.
So a higher frequency? And so has any beings made themselves apparent to you?
No.
No, so it's just more the feeling and the connections inside?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the downloads?
Yeah, just downloads that. It's just insights for journaling. I will be that I've gained from this experience of being there.
Mm-hmm. What's the strongest impact this journey of being there has had on your life and your deeper sense of self? What do you know to be true?
Just opening my perceptions.
Opened your perceptions? Mm-hmm.
Just more belief in myself, more belief in my creations.
Anything else?
The connection to Mother Earth.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Connection to oneself.
Yeah.
The potential of humans.
To connect. Feel connected.
To connect, to create.
Yeah. What do you know about creating from this place, from being here? What do you know about your potential to create?
It's moving yourself to the side and getting out of your own way. And
You mean the ego?
the ego, for sure.
Yeah. And so what is some ways to get the ego out of the way, to not be in the way of your own creations?
Tie him up and put him on your shoulder. It's all just mental.
Yeah. Just mental ideas.
That's why your ego is less prevalent when you're in nature.
Yeah.
Because you're more in it at the moment.
Yeah, what is it about being in nature, actually, like my own experience yesterday of being very in that mental inner critic, and then the moment I really walked in the earth and put my ankles and wrists and in the river and the flowing water, completely transformed my energy.
Yeah, well, in nature it's less noisy.
Yeah.
There is noises, it's natural noises though. A lot of the noise, you know, when you're in places with other humans, cars, traffic, music, technology, it's all, a lot of it's not in a good frequency noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just the nature's frequency is much more soothing.
Yeah. It's a frequency thing. Ultimately, it's a frequency thing.
Flowing water, birds, animals. Like even if an aeroplane goes overhead, it's, you know, it's disturbing that frequency. the sound.
Yeah.
So getting deep into nature is just, yeah, very purifying.
Yeah. So as you connect with that beautiful place that you're in, anything else that would like to be shared before we move out of this energetic zone? Any other thing? Anything else you're aware of, or anything else?
She'd like to stay there because it's such a good energetic zone.
Yeah. Mm.
But she came to learn and to feel it. Now she knows.
Mm.
But it's a place of such beauty and tranquility.
Yeah. Beautiful. So if it's okay for us to move on, we'll close that scene. And I invite you to repeat after me. I receive all the wisdom that my higher self is showing me here, connected to this energy, and I release anything that doesn't serve me, and I receive all the wisdom that's here for me when I'm ready to receive it. So now let's close that scene and let's move forward to another scene in this life, or another one, or wherever holds the highest potential for alignment and empowerment and healing and remembrance for Steve in the lifetime of Steve as a soul. Be there now and describe what is happening.
Well, I went into inner earth. The same woman.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so tell us more.
It's later.
Yeah.
10 years maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just a hugely expanded version of Allura that was more on the outer earth.
Yeah.
In this special place. But now inside there's huge trees, huge mountains. There's a sun. Big, beautiful sun. Lush green forests, waterfalls. Animals, birds. Colours.
Describe the animals? Are they similar to what's on top of the earth, or are they different? Are they different versions?
More like different versions, but they are similar.
Mm-hmm.
Like the animals that are wild on the outer earth, like, you know, elephants. Well, most of them are wild, some are not in captivity. But like animals that are wild are more similar.
Mm-hmm.
Elephant, crocodile and all that, they're similar looking. But then animals that's in the outer earth are used for industry, meat and products, they look different.
Tell
Probably
me.
because they're not used. They just look more radiant and vibrant, and their body shape is more
Healthy?
just overall, yeah, they look healthier and happier and at ease, not in fear, just living, and like cows, sheep.
So it sounds like the inner earth is all around a higher frequency living version of what's on the surface of earth. Would that be a good way of describing it?
Yeah, quite a few levels higher frequency than Earth.
Yeah. So can you get a sense of what the dimension is? Is it like 6th dimension or
7th, I guess.
seventh dimension frequency wise? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And can you share more about how did you transition? How did you transition from the outer earth into the inner earth? Have you transitioned your physical body? Was it a physical journey or a more energetic journey through the astral body?
Well, it was through Alora again,
Right.
that place.
Yeah.
But it was actually an astral. Somebody from the inner earth came to me when I was meditating. And then suddenly we were right in the middle of the inner earth.
So you're seeing it through your energy body? Yeah. More so than your biological body. And when you look around at the people of inner earth, do they look similar to the humans on the upper earth, or what's the difference, or what's the 7th dimensional version? Are the other races? Describe more.
Seems that most of them are similar. They seem taller than humans on Earth, more upright. They've got a bit more of an ethereal look about them.
Yeah.
Even like elfish look.
Elfish, yeah.
Yeah.
So tall, slender.
Ears are pointed. So yeah, that's kind of like an earthly perception of elves, I guess.
Yeah. And what are they wearing?
Long hair, men and women.
Yeah.
They're kind of like wearing quite nice fabrics. The women seem to be silky, soft, flowing dresses, and the men have a more, not silky, more of a thicker cotton type fabric. Kind of loose. Kind of like sarong, I guess, just wrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of different hair colors.
And how do you communicate with them? Are you speaking, or is it more telepathic?
Yeah, we've been communicating, but there's been no need for words. I think it's telepathic. Yeah, it's telepathic.
Do you just understand each other? Without the need for words?
I haven't had to explain anything.
Yeah.
Not even why I'm there or why I want to be there.
So you said one of them kind of came for you. So, did they have a name? Was it a male or a female?
It was a female.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a name?
Yeah, it was Iora or something like this.
Iora?
Ira.
Yeah,
I
Ira.
think, yeah.
And what does she call you? What's your name?
My name is Isha.
Isha. Lovely. And so ask, how do you say her name? Iora?
Iora.
Iora. Yeah, is there anything that now that she's brought you into the inner earth, is there anything she'd like to share with you, or is there any reason that she brought you in? That she wants to show you, or yeah, what's the purpose of the visit?
Well, I was drawn back to Elora again because of the profound effects from the first time. And I guess I wanted to go deeper. So I knew there was something else, and in my meditation, that's when Iora came.
Mm-hmm.
And she connected to me and held my hands, and we were there.
Beautiful.
I guess she just shown me more what is there. More possibilities, potentials.
So ask Iora, is she aware that the people who live in the inner earth, have they ever lived on the outer earth?
Many have, yeah.
Yeah. Are they what's known as Lemurian? Or other civilizations?
Yeah, some Lemurian.
Yeah. Any other ones that she's aware of that we might recognize the name of? Other civilizations that went into the earth?
Yeah, there's pockets. Well, they're all mixed now, but
Did some from Atlantis go into the inner earth?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, from lots of different civilizations going way back.
Yeah.
It's a refuge.
So do people find their way in physically, or is it more of an energetic transition that people transition frequently, energetically in their energetic body, more so than their physical body?
Energetic. It's more of an energetic invitation.
Yeah.
Like Nas.
So it's like an energy body, just not as dense.
Mm.
Because you can see, to you, does it look like they have bodies, they have forms, even though they're more ethereal?
They have forms, yeah. But like not everyone's invited in. Or not everyone's definitely invited to stay.
Yeah.
Some come and are let back or want to go back to Earth to share and continue good work on Earth that's needed.
Yeah.
But some come and stay. But way back in other timelines like Atlantis and Lemuria, more people came at those times because of whatever troubles were on the Earth.
Mm-hmm. And so how does it affect the inner earth, what's going on the outer earth? Is there any energetic impact or correlation that you could share about?
The outer earth doesn't really affect the inner earth. It can feel the energy and the dense energy at times.
Mm-hmm.
But the inner earth is too much powerful light.
So where is the light? Because on the outer earth we believe that the light is coming from the sun externally out into the universe. It's part of the solar system. So it's quite an interesting idea to consider that inside the earth there's a sun.
Yeah, there's 2 suns, I guess you could say.
2 suns. And so where are they? What's powering them? What's giving them energy? Those suns. What are they connected to?
Just ultimate energy, ultimate connection, ultimate source. The one in the inner earth is even more powerful than the one, not much, but just a bit, because it keeps such a high vibration down there.
Yeah.
The one on the outer universe has more work to do and has had more work to do, but it's still a very powerful source.
Yeah. So these different earths, we'll say inner earth and outer earth, they're just a choice of experience for the soul, is it? To spend time in these different frequencies and vibrations? Would that be a way of, or why do people, what I guess, what brings the soul to the inner earth or to the outer earth?
To gain more insight and clarity and acknowledgement and knowing that they're, whatever it may be, on the right path. Or just a deeper knowledge to share, to be of service.
Yeah.
Whether inner or outer.
Yeah. So I'm getting the sense as you're sharing that the quantum perspective awareness is that the more we go within in our human journeys from the upper earth, or what we perceive as on the earth, more external, or we perceive our lives more externally, that the more we go within and the deeper we go within, it's like simultaneously then we can have a deeper experience of the earth, or what you're calling the inner earth. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Yeah. So what is within
Definitely.
is without, like that reflective mirror. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So this is why it's so challenging for the linear human brain to really be able to grasp this idea of there being an inner earth.
Yeah.
Because it's not really on that physical, knock on wood, like the outer earth is. More ethereal, more energetic, different frequency.
Different frequency, more ethereal, but like the outer earth is all energy too, but but most people see it as solid.
So when you're there in the inner earth, as the red-haired lady, just remind me of your name again?
Isha?
Isha. What does it feel like to be there? Does it feel less real or more real than the outer earth?
It feels very real.
So tell me more about that. Tell me in what ways that it feels very real.
Very comfortable.
Yeah.
I feel like it's my place, my home. Really connected with the place and the people there.
Yeah.
It feels super special to have been invited.
What ways? What kind of relationships? How do people have relationships like on the outer earth, like man and woman, and families? Do they have children? Tell us more about what it's like to live in this 7th dimension inner earth realm frequency. What else are you noticing?
From what I've learned in my short time,
Yeah.
there appears to be similar family structures.
And what have they discovered is a really healthy relationship structure that may be helpful for me and Steve as we share more on evolving love relationships on the upper earth. What do they know about relationships to keep them balanced and harmonious and evolving and
just quality time together, connecting, communication, fun, exploration, adventure, all important things. Touch.
quality time together, connecting, touch, exploring,
Adventure.
Communication, fun, adventure.
Adventure, yeah. Exploration. Also having their own time though.
Yeah.
Independence, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And their own personal adventures.
Yeah.
By themselves or with friends. Community. Just balanced.
Yeah. Beautiful. So before we leave this energetic connection, anything else that would like to be shared? Or anything else that stands out?
Isha's going to stay a while, but then she is going to go back to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe to return again. Because they've invited her to come back.
Yeah. Beautiful. So Isha, are you aware that this quantum session is happening through Steve on the upper earth? So what message do you have for Steve around what you're learning, discovering, and what's the connection there between you, and what would you like him to know and to take away from all this? To remember.
Be open to all possibilities and potentials. And timelines and frequencies. Possibilities.
Yeah. And what wisdom do you have to share with him of just something to be aware of that may create blocking those possibilities and being open within him that you could shine some light on?
The only blocking are the thoughts in your head, in my head.
Yeah.
And just having an awareness of those. Thinking of new thoughts.
Yeah. So is there any sticky belief that's that you could bring to Steve's attention, just to really focus and consciously release that belief? Something we can release it even now within this session. Any unhelpful belief that's just causing sticky energy, that's not helpful to evolve and to be open to all possibilities.
A belief that I am not enough, or I don't have anything to offer.
And where's the core of that belief? Where does it come from? How did it get started? Or is that just part of what's been the experience on Upper Earth?
It's just part of an experience. I don't feel it's a strong belief.
Yeah.
I think it's just more like stepping into a new identity.
Stepping into a new identity.
A little bit, yeah. The core of it could have been anywhere, but it's not a strong belief.
Yeah.
But it could be a sticky one, so.
Yeah. It's more looking at the energetics of where, it can get a bit stuck rather than flowing and being open. So what would you like to, if you had a magic wand and you could help Steve to have a new belief, to up-level that belief, what would the new belief be? What would even more so than the belief, what would the absolute knowing be that you would wish for Steve to know? To absolutely know. A knowing so deep and so strong that it dissipates any other limiting beliefs or thought forms.
The knowing that Steve has everything within him to be, to share, to serve, to the highest potential, for himself on this earth, with no doubt, fearless, determined, confident, committed, following true passions in a joyous and fun way.
What was that last one?
In a joyous and fun way.
Yeah. Wonderful. So now before we leave this energetic zone, I'd like you to repeat quietly to yourself, I receive all the wisdom that Isha, my higher self, is showing me here, and I release anything that's unhelpful from my energy field as I receive in this wisdom, this knowing. Repeating quietly to yourself, I have everything within me. And as you repeat, I direct and you direct that all your neural pathways and energetics of the body of Steve lights up with the absolute knowing. I am in the absolute knowing that everything is within me. To be, to share, to serve, to the highest potential, for myself, no doubt, fearless, determined, confident, committed, following my true passions in joyous, fun ways, serving the highest alignment of all, joyous possibilities, vibrant energy. And so it is. So now let's close that scene. Let's move forward to another scene, either in this life of Isha or another lifetime or another space and time or dimension that has information to help in the very best way that we can. Be there now. Describe what is happening.
It's Isha again. On the Australian continent at another portal for the inner earth.
Tell me more. Whereabouts in Australia does this feel like it is?
Northwestern. Like currently Kimberley's
area.
just in the red earth under are near the mountains, the hills there, and another portal. Time to go back.
So go ahead, go back there and tell us what's happening. Describe what's going on.
Well, I've just arrived there after walking for 10 hours or so from where I left the road. And I finally got there, and it's a beautiful little place with a little water hole, some trees.
Yeah.
Nice to find some shade. And I believe this is the portal that I've been guided to go to once again.
Yeah.
Be invited to the inner earth. So I'm just meditating now.
So describe your way of meditating. Explain how what's your way of meditating?
Just being still, listening to the nature sounds. And nothing else. That quietens my mind.
Yeah. So just being in the nature.
Just the nature sounds. My breath follows that rhythm. I don't need to follow my breath. Some people do, but I just can follow the nature sound.
Beautiful. And what happens next?
There is one of the beings from Inner Earth is here now.
Is it the same being as before?
No.
So
it's a man.
Yeah. What's the name of this man from Middle Earth?
His name is Mika. Yeah, he's right in front of me.
Yeah. What does he look like?
Long brown hair.
Yeah.
Pointy ears. Straight hair. Big golden necklace. Healthy looking, very healthy looking. We're not speaking, we're just meditating, and he's taking my hands as we're about to transport.
Continue to describe what's happening as things change. Describe those changes.
Time and space is gone, and we're in astral transportation into the inner earth.
What does it feel like through that astral transportation?
It's very fast, but it's a very nice feeling. For a human, it's like flying, which is very cool.
Yeah.
Flying and floating.
What guided you?
Lightness.
Yeah. What guided you to the Kimberleys? Did you have an inner knowing that there was a portal connection there, or were you just following? Yeah. What guided you to be there?
A deep connection with the Australian continent. Anyways, drew me there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was there, I was more guided to this place.
What year is it? On Earth, on the upper Earth, when you're in the Kimberleys.
70s came into my head, but 2000. The 70s, but 2070.
2070. Okay.
Not 19.
So this is a future lifetime of Steve's, according to how we understand time.
Wow, it's all timelines and
It's all timelines, yeah.
running synonymously and synchronized with each other. But a future from now,
yeah. And Isha, where was she brought up? Which land was she brought up on? Was it in South America or somewhere else?
No, Isha was always in the inner earth. She wasn't from the outer earth. She only came to the outer earth to get me that time.
Ah, okay. Oh, so Isha, yeah, Isha was the one, sorry, that met you.
Sorry,
and your name is?
Oh, no. Sorry. The other person who met me was Mayora.
Mayora.
I am Isha.
Yeah, you're Isha.
Yeah, Isha.
So Mayora was the lady from the inner earth when you were in South America?
Yes.
And Mika is here.
Mika is here.
So Mayora? Mayora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was always from the inner earth.
Yeah.
Trans from the lineage of Atlantean people, actually. Yeah, she's always been in the inner earth. But me, Isha, is from the Americas. More Central America, so a little bit north from where the portal was.
Right.
Yeah, Guatemala. So up near Mexico.
And so you just got called to Australia just because of that connection?
Yeah.
And then found this portal
area.
area.
Just exploring.
Yeah.
Life adventures.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So now you're in the inner earth with Mika. So let's commune with Mika now and ask him what he'd like to show you now that you're revisiting or having a new visit the inner earth. And what can he tell you about himself and his lineage?
He was from the outer earth before on the Australian. Deep connection with the Aboriginal. And there is quite a lot of Aboriginal in the inner earth now.
Right, yeah.
much safer place.
Yeah.
They've been there for many, many years.
Mm. And what's their perspective on the outer earth, especially in Australia, and what's happening on the outer earth? Specific to Australia?
Yeah, well, they'd love to go back to their country, but they still don't feel it's... They see their fellow people, cousins, not treated the best.
Yeah.
Even now, so they don't feel it because the inner earth is so caring and nurturing and open.
Mm-hmm. Even in 2070? Yeah.
Although it's getting better.
Yeah.
And they can see the outer earth. They get a sense, and they'll know when it's time to go back. If they choose, if they want to. Because they just still have many of their people there.
Now, as you're in the inner earth, what seems different, or what stands out to you now in this visit? And coming into it through the Kimberley portal. What's the purpose of this visit? Ask Mika if he can assist you with having more awareness around this.
Just to come into the inner earth, to better see what's possible, to bring it to the outer earth as, you know, the awakening continues.
Yeah. What is the hope? Bringing this. What's the hope?
Just to bring full love and compassion out into the outer earth.
Yeah.
It's getting better and better. It's mended a lot over the years.
Yeah.
There's just some pockets of places that are still have dark energies.
Yeah.
So yeah, just coming there and to get more knowledge and insight, and just to bring it out and just to be and to share and to travel and meet up with fellow tribes and communities.
Keep the connection going.
Building a beautiful earth.
Yeah, beautiful. And so, in what is apparent? What is it? What is the inner earth excited about that's happening on the outer earth?
Just the change that is happening. One day it can be just one earth. Where everybody can just go between.
Yeah.
Without fear of without fear of the wrong people getting inside, or violence or trouble, or that it can all be one.
Yeah.
That's the bigger vision and the ultimate goal.
Beautiful. And does anything else stand out for you before we leave this energetic zone? Anything else that Mika would like to share with you? Or wants to share, perhaps, of the inner earth? Or anything else?
Just the sharing of resources.
Tell us more about the sharing of resources. And
the inner earth has everything they need.
Do they have a currency?
No, nobody owns it. It's just all shared because everything's in abundance.
Yeah. So is that just a trust in, like, what creates everything being there available, and how does that compare to how we've been living on the outer earth, and perceiving life through the lens of scarcity or lack or
well, that's it, the perception.
Yeah.
The inner earth, they don't have that perception of lack.
Yeah.
They just believe there is abundance, so there is abundance, and they're all on the same page. They don't have the perception of owning it. They just believe in sharing.
Yeah. So they're not trying to hold on to anything out of fear of there not being enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't need to. And that's where it had gone wrong for many generations on Earth.
Yeah.
And they don't need a currency. They just collaborate.
Yeah.
Help each other out, to gather, to build, to mend. And it's just a system of trust and integrity rather than distrust and similar to what goes on Earth.
Yeah.
It's very, very beautiful, and that's what they want on Earth as well.
Yeah.
So then it can all be, everyone just needs to be on the page that there is enough for everybody.
Yeah. What is the value of fear? Because it seems to be the fear of lack, the fear of not being enough. So what is the value of that experience for those on Earth? Is there a value? Or is it just an experience to discover what it's like to live in that belief system of perceptions?
I guess it's just an experience that they're having to experience this fear.
Yeah.
But it's an experience all the same, and there's something that can be gained from it.
Yeah. So I've been having that. I think one of the challenges for both myself and Steve is not being in that more money world of money coming in and going out. And on one level, for the human mind, it's challenging because we're so conditioned into that system of exchange and recognizing that money is required to feel like you're secure and have your needs met. And on a deeper heart level, I also feel the longing for like more of a simplicity of trust and not having to really play in that game anymore. Is that just, yeah, I guess it's like, is that possible on the outer earth to really live in the way that they live in the inner earth? Or is the frequency still too dense, or is it just a personal thing? Can we live in the higher frequency while on the earth? Or is it a bit of both, perhaps?
Right now it's more difficult to live like they do on the inner earth because of the frequencies. And you still need to play the game, the money game. But that's no harm because it is just a game.
Yeah.
And it's not, if you can just see it as, you know, a game, just an exchange.
Yeah.
And to not put so much emphasis on it really, but just play with it.
Yeah.
And have fun with it. Enjoy it while it's a thing, while it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and create it and use it and create an abundant life.
To be more light-hearted around it all.
Yeah, because it's just
energy.
It's just an energy.
Yeah.
Like everything else.
Beautiful.
But it's just the thoughts that go into it and the fear and the lack.
Mm-hmm. The meaning we give it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's close that scene and let's move forward to another scene where something is happening of significance. Be there now. Describe what is happening.
Me, Isha,
Mm-hmm.
again, is transitioning from my life.
Mm-hmm. So tell us about what's happening with the transition. What's causing the transition? Was it a conscious choice, or has there been health issues, or what's happening?
I think just the end of life.
Yeah.
But I'm in Inner Earth. I've been there for a few years, and that's where I choose to transition.
Uh-huh.
And it's been beautiful.
Yeah.
I've done my job, done my thing on Earth.
What was your job on Earth? What did you complete?
What I had to complete, just sharing knowledge, spreading love, creating communities, collaborations. The Earth is in a better space now, not just because of me, but because many have like me.
What year is it on Earth now, on the upper Earth? Or what year was it when you went into the inner Earth? The upper Earth?
Yeah, now it's 2140.
2140, yeah.
And I went into inner Earth for the last 3 years.
So did your physical, biological body, did that have like what appears like a death on the outer Earth? And you energetically then transitioned? Or were you able to?
No, I didn't have a transition on the outer Earth. I kind of...
So from the people on the outer Earth, how would they have perceived your transition? Looking at it from their lens of perception through the human, outer Earth human. Would they have seen your body disappear, or?
Well, I just disappeared, but I didn't tell anyone.
Yeah. So nobody's seen you.
No.
Yeah. But the body just disappeared. Really, it didn't the body didn't need to decay.
No.
Right.
No,
yeah.
I was very mysterious on Earth.
You were very mysterious.
Yeah.
How you lived.
Mm-hmm. I just kept to myself a lot.
Yeah.
As well as, not all the time, of course, but
yeah.
I would just go to places to be by myself. So, in essence, people wouldn't have realised where I was.
Yeah.
So then I just went to inner Earth.
Mm-hmm. So you were very much being of the world and not of it?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And so you went to the inner Earth for the last 3 years. And so what was life like over the last 3 years? Living in the inner Earth?
Just blissful, really.
Yeah. Were you with the people much, or was it more alone in nature, or a mixture?
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
Did you have any relationship there? You connect with others much, or any intimate relationship on the upper Earth, or?
No.
No.
Lots of good connections with many.
Yeah.
No intimate relationship.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with the children.
Hmm.
In those 3 years, I used to look after the children for the parents as they would be off out doing stuff, or even giving mums and dads opportunities to go away
Yeah.
in the Middle Earth,
Yeah.
which is important. And so I had great fun with the kids.
Mm. So even in inner Earth, it's a helpful thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course, it's beautiful. So the abundance is on every level. The support, beautiful. So now that you're making your transition, talk us through your transition, that experience, leaving the inner Earth. Is it just a moment? Is it a choice? Is it a knowing?
I know it's coming, and
Yeah.
I guess it's a choice.
Yeah.
That my people have kind of made this structure from big massive tropical kind of leaves that I'm enclosed in.
Mm-hmm.
All my body except for my head. And then when I do transition, they close that off, but they put me here. And they come and pay their final respects and say their goodbyes, I guess. And then I just drop out.
Wonderful. So go ahead and take your final breath and just drop out. And as you do, see yourself moving away from that body. And as you do move away from that body, becoming even more aware of even a more expansive awareness of the purpose and the learning in that lifetime. What was the purpose and the learning in that lifetime as Isha? For the soul, the higher self.
The purpose was to be open to everything and everyone, with an open heart and an open mind. And the purpose was also just from that, to give it back, to share. With love for everybody, no matter where they're at, on their own journeys.
Beautiful. So did it feel like that was succeeded in that lifetime?
Yeah.
Beautiful.